Hey there, friends. Nibs again. Got some unexpected time to jump out and get out and do some shooting, so I wanted to get out and take advantage of this absolutely perfect weather for doing just about anything, which equates to shooting for me. So getting to be a little bit of a sunset right into my face, but wanted to do a video for you guys on this one. I've had it for a while. I don't believe I've done a video on this one yet. If I have, it was before I had my good microphone, and probably in the winter time, so this will be a much better production for you anyway. So but what I'm bringing out for us to take a look at today is my Winchester Model 52D. It is a little breezy out here, so I might be getting a little bit of wind noise, but yesterday was breezy too, and it sounded pretty good. So this one, I haven't had this one very long. I picked it up over the winter. One of our fellow walnut and steel members offered it to me, and I just couldn't say no to that, so I did pick this one up. It did not come with the scope on it. I put that on there myself. And running the serial number on this 52D, this one was made in 1965. I believe they started with the Ds in 61 or 62, somewhere around that time frame. I have a 52C that was made in 61, and I believe that was the last year of the 61, so I believe they did start the D in 61. This one, it does have a Al Freeland adjustable buttstock on it. It also it came with a Redfield Olympic sight, and it does have the adjustable aperture disc, which is pretty cool. I think that's the only one of those I've ever that I have in my collection so far, so that is pretty cool. And also finally it came with this monster. It's almost like a scope, but this is the front sight globe, also an Al Freeland part. I don't know if I'll be able to see that or not, but the insert is actually orange plastic. Again, I don't know. I think that's got it. But anyway, so that is the sights that I have on this that came with this. This particular scope, even though it's a long tube, it's not your typical long tube like an unertl or a fecker or one of those, a Litschert, that is externally adjusted. This particular one is a Redfield. I believe it's a model 3200 is what it is, and this one is actually a 24X model. Best I can tell, these are kind of contemporary as far as date range goes. That's why I decided to mount this one. I have a few other scopes I could have put on this, unertls and Litscherts and stuff like that, but those ones are a little bit older, and I really wanted to kind of stick with a scope that matched more of its date and date of manufacture. So anyway, I've got a target out here for us at about 50 yards. With the wind that's going on, I didn't want to try to push it out to 100. If it was more calm, I would probably, I would definitely try to take it out to 100. The scope is really nice. Has a adjustable objective on the bell, so it can easily be adjusted for the yards that you're going to be shooting. I have a couple different ammos. I haven't even tried yet in this, so I don't know how it's going to do, but we'll give it a whirl. Have some Lapua Master. I've tried that in a couple other guns, worked pretty well. I have some of this Lapua multi-match. Also have some older Elay target. And then the tried and true gecko rifle. This is really good stuff. It really works great in most of my guns. It's almost not even worth spending the extra money for the higher end stuff, in my opinion. And then good old tried and true Aguila super extra standard velocity. I did shoot one group already just with this, just to check zero, and it looks pretty good. Let me take a look here. I gotta shield my eye with my other hand here to keep it from just the glare. But once I do that, the target is crystal clear. So, but I got all 5 of those shots that I put out there beforehand in maybe about a 1-inch group. With the breeze that's blowing around here today, I am not too disappointed with that at all. So anyway, I'm not going to try all of these on camera, but I'll just shoot one group for you so you see it how it goes, and I will put each one of these onto the target though before I go ahead and make a video of what the results are, so you'll be able to see that. But this one is the Lapua Master. I have a target down there with 6 bullseyes on it. I've got 5 different kinds of ammo here, so I'll shoot 1 or 2 of them on camera with you here, and then I'll shoot the rest of them off camera, so I don't keep you tied up too long with that kind of minutia. But that one almost dead center in the bullseye. I like that. That's nice. So I got to make sure I'm not canting this rifle. That really throws off here. This gun has a beautiful trigger. It's just, I don't know if it's an aftermarket or if it's the original, but it is just a phenomenal trigger. It has no creep. Just put a little pressure on it and it breaks right over. So those last 2 are touching each other. The other one's about a 1/4 inch away. So figures this gun would like the more expensive stuff. Yeah, it was a little higher, a little bit above the last 2, but still a good looking group going on down there. I don't know if you can hear the breeze with this new microphone. It kind of does a pretty good job of wind canceling or noise canceling. So, but it's gusting pretty good out here actually, especially for 22 shooting. So. All right, so I have a little string of 4 touching each other, and then actually the first one I shot is just above it and a little bit to the right, about a 1/4 inch. I have a little string going, 4 touching each other, and I'll show you that. Let me do one more. Let me try these geckos. See what the expensive stuff compared to the bargain brand does. So the Lapua, you know, that stuff's 15-20 bucks a box when you can find it. This gecko rifle, I bought a whole case of it. It was $205 for 5,000 rounds. So do the math. That's $2.05 per 50 round box, and it shoots almost as good as any of this other stuff that I've shot. So some of my rifles, like my 513T, this stuff is just absolute gold in that 513T. I've shot a couple of groups where 5 shots were all cloverleaf touching each other. So But it really depends on the gun, really. So my one of my other guns, my Remington 37, it doesn't like anything but the most expensive stuff. The most expensive Elay, the most expensive Lapua stuff. I don't know what the deal is with that thing, but I mean, it shoots really nice with the good stuff, but with the this cheaper stuff, it just opens right up in the groove. So those two shots are touching each other. Yeah, that one 1/4 of an inch away from the two that are touching. Disgusting wind is but anyway, it's all fun, right? Blew that one to the left a little bit more, but I'm still looking at about a half inch group at the most there on that one. So let me do this last one and then I'll finish up with you, and I'll give you a view of the target with all the different ammos on it. So all right, so that one went right in the middle of the group of 3 that were closest together. So basically have a big ragged hole with 4 and then one about a 1/4 inch away from that, the rest of it. So good probably half inch group with that anyway. So all right, so here we go, friends. This is the target. I decided to bring it back to the bench here so I could have it sitting with the ammo that I shot with each group. So so first one, well, actually the first group I shot was using this Super Extra, the Super Extra Aguila, which is again a very cheap, inexpensive ammo. But you know, that's not a terrible group. Until I actually shot this Elay, it was the most wide open group of the whole 5 kinds of ammo that I tried. But you know, it's not unacceptable by any stretch. It's probably about a 1 inch spread like that. So then the second group I shot, as one of the ones I shot on camera, was the Lapua Master, which so we have 4 shots and a little string right here, probably a half an inch across, maybe a little bit more, 5/8, and then a little flyer over here, 1/4 inch away from the rest of the string. So then the second one that I shot on camera, which you know, everybody, you know, a lot of people poo-poo shooting cheapo ammo, but this Gecko rifle just continues to perform. So here we have four shots right there, all kind of touching each other, and then just one over here, about a 1/4 inch away from the rest of the group. Really looking pretty good. It's not the best group of the day, still haven't got there yet, but so then I shot this Lapua multi-match off camera, and this is by far the best group of the day and also the most accurate. Just happened to be center right on the target there, but you know, that's all 5 of them are, you know, touching each other. Made one big ragged hole there. And then I shot this, I'm gonna zoom back out here for a sec. Shot this Elay target, which it's shot pretty good in other rifles, but And this one here, it was maybe a little disappointing. Let me move that out of the way so I don't have a shadow there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, a flyer up here. Pretty good ways up. I don't know what really happened there. Definitely, I was definitely right on the same bull as the rest of them. But if it wasn't for that one flyer, I guess this would be a acceptable group too. So, but with that one flyer up there, it brings me out to probably about 1.5 inch group there. So wouldn't be one I would be writing home about. But anyway, so that's the those are the results there. Let me just kind of bring everything back into frame here, I guess, so you can see what was going on. And all right, back to the video. Hey guys, real quick, another little insert here. Just wanted to, the wind really died down. I wanted to do a couple more groups just to see if those other ones were not a fluke. So this one here, again, I'm shooting at 50 yards. This is that Gecko rifle, the cheapest ammo I got. 5 shots into about a 1/4 inch hole. And then this one here is another one with that Lapua multi-match. So this one was actually me. I kind of flinched and pulled it down. I know that one was my fault, so I'm pretty sure if I had not flinched that one down, all of those ones would have been touching too. But so yeah, the wind really let up real good for a couple minutes there, and so I wanted to really see what I could push it out to do. So all right, back to the video. Hopefully you can get a good sight of this gun. Let me see if I can tip it to the side and let the light hit it right. So it is a beautiful gun. The stock is not perfect on it. It's been used. It's been used for matches, I'm sure. Quite a bit of love has been put into this guy, but it's definitely not one that I ever intend to part with myself. So but hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'm trying my best to do better production and get these videos a little more professional and some professional sounding sound quality out of it now with this new microphone that I got. If you do like that sound quality, give this a check. They sell them on eBay. The brand is called iDisk. It's IDISKK, and they're not expensive at all. So I was really kind of skeptical, but they had good reviews. So, but give those a look if you're looking for a microphone to do some recording or whatever, and don't want to break the bank. This was about $60 with shipping. So it's so far it's seems like it's well worth the money. I shot some pistols last night and did not have the problem I've been having with the iPhone. Problem I was having with the iPhone was every time I shot a pistol or something loud, the 22s didn't cause it to cut out, but anytime I shot anything louder than a 22, the audio would mute up for 4 to 10 seconds or whatever it was, and so I'd turn and try to talk, and I'd just be sitting there with my mouth flapping and nothing coming out, it seemed. But this seems to hopefully have resolved that. I really want to put it to the test, so one of the other ones I brought out tonight to try out to really put it through its paces is I've got this Ruger Redhawk, and this one is in .44 Magnum. This thing packs a wallop, definite hand cannon, so this will put this microphone through its paces for sure. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna cut it short here, but if you did like it, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. It's been growing pretty good. Really like to see it grow more, but take what I can get. Down in the description you'll see a link for my Patreon page. give that a consideration, and you know, anything you can do there would be great. And finally, on Facebook and on MeWe, got a couple of nice groups there called Walnut and Steel, and we do discussions on great old guns like this just about every day, pretty much every day. And I haven't mentioned these yet, but also on Facebook, there's some little daughter groups for vintage rimfires that I admin as well. Give those a look too if you're into specifically Winchesters. There's one vintage Winchester rimfire, a vintage Remington, a vintage Mossberg, and a vintage Stevens. So they're pretty small, but we do get some good discussions going on there as well. Only a couple thousand people in each one of those. The Facebook Walnut and Steel group's over 20,000, so I'm really happy with the growth on that one. But anyway, hope you really enjoyed this video. Hope the production quality is starting to see a little uptick, and you're happy with that as well. So have a great day, and I'm going to keep on shooting here.